So the biggest thing that you got to understand when it comes down to these women is that when a woman is not interested in you, she don't like you, she's making it difficult for you, she's gonna play her game. She's not gonna play your game. And that's the biggest thing that you gotta understand. A lot of times us men, the root of the reasons of why we're depressed when it comes to these women is because we always play their game. And by playing their game means giving them as much without them giving you anything. See, a lot of times we can't get past that fat ass. We can't get past how she looks. We can't get past how much we want to be with her. And when she knows that about you, she uses that to her advantage. So now what she starts to do is she demands the dinner dates early on. You gotta take her out of town. You gotta spend a lot of money on her because she knows what you want. So now she can dangle it over your head like a carrot. So for those that don't know, a woman's game is to get as much attention, time, and money from you without having to give up anything that benefits you. You see what I'm saying? And a man's game is typically to give as less as possible, to give as less money, less resources to get what we want. That's the game. It's the opposite. It's the same way how, a woman can find one thing wrong about you and eliminate you and cancel you and get rid of you or be turned off by you. And all men have to do, we just have to find one thing we like about a woman to deal with her. So it's crazy how it works. So I guess the question is, how do you combat all of this, right? When you think about genuine friendships, even genuine partnerships, business-wise, when you think about it, right, it's always mutual. It's mutual. When you are meeting a friend and going out with a friend, it's not a one-sided, nobody wants to be in a one-sided situation. But a lot of times what men don't understand is when you just go for a woman's looks and she knows that and she ain't shit, she will abuse that privilege if she knows that she can get away with it. You know what I'm saying? So what you got to understand is a lot of us men, we get wrapped around a woman that we don't know anything about. We just met, but we know that ass is fat and we know we want to get it in with her. And she uses that to her advantage. See, the more experience I've gotten with women over the years, I've understood that women that like me, they're gonna do the opposite of playing that game. They're not gonna make me spend a lot of money. They're going to make it easy for me. Why do y'all think women go deal with the broke dudes? Why do y'all think that is? You know what I'm saying? When a woman wants you, she don't care about your circumstances. All those rules she had of dinner dates and chivalrous and taking her on trips and taking her here and there and giving her this and that, all that goes out the window when she likes you. So what you got to understand is when you play a woman's game, you're going to always lose because there's no guarantees. You know what I'm saying? Like, you as a man should be saying, is this the best woman for me? And that's putting yourself first. And if a woman requires you to take her on dinner dates that you just met her and you got to spend $100 every time you with her, that's just not the woman for you. You just got to accept it and move on. But when you get stuck on it, it's when you get taken advantage of. Like, so for most of my life, I would just be trying to prove myself to women because I felt like that was the right thing to do. So a lot of things I'm doing it to kind of please the woman, like making sure that I don't piss her off and different things like that. But deep down, the only reason I'm doing it is to try to get the outcome I want to get. But when you come with a woman with the mindset of you're coming from a perspective of just being chill, not having no expectations, not pressuring her, making her feel safe. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to show out. You're not trying to be somebody else. When you come with that type of confidence and you're assertive, you got a plan, you sure about yourself. When you come in that type of mode, that's what's gonna turn a woman on. That's what causes a woman to be like, you know what? I don't need to be requiring this dude to take me here and take me there. You know what I'm saying? And those are the type of women you want in your life. The other women, let them go. Because women that require you to do all these things, they're not gonna be good for you. Because as soon as you lose that job or you can't pay for this, they out of here. See, if you're really smart, you gotta reverse engineer how women think, right? Women automatically know that, okay, the reason why they're so successful at OnlyFans and strip clubs exist is because the whole concept is to get as much money as possible without having to give it up to you. Think about it. OnlyFans is internet stuff. So you're not really getting to like literally get with the woman, it's through a computer, through a phone screen. And you're giving her money to see her naked when you can really just go to Pornhub. And then also too with the strip club, you know what I'm saying? You're technically giving her money to dance on you, but she not giving it up to you. And if so, you definitely paying for it. If a woman wants you to invest a lot up front and you got to spend a lot of money, that's not the woman for you. And that's a part of vetting. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't be with it. You ain't got to do it. It'll be another beautiful woman you can deal with. But if you can't get past the woman's looks, that would definitely be the death for you. Because always remember, a woman who don't want you, her game is going to be to get as much attention and money out of you without her having to give it up to you. And they get so much satisfaction out of that. Boy, they get so much satisfaction out of that. Like, you got to imagine a woman is toying with you and you thinking in your head that you have a chance. Like, oh yeah, she gonna probably be mine. You think you already see a whole family with her, but yet she laughing at you in the group chat. So like I say on every video, man, this is why we must continue to put ourselves first. All right, guys, this is my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel as always. And until the next time, deuces.